Band-aids cannot fail, which is why you bring a lot of band-aids. And now we just kill him. You bring band-aids because the cultists sure can fail.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, so we're at a pretty good stress level. This isn't bad. Need fewer party buddies and enough full light. Alright, there we go. So, let's start stacking a double bleed before we de-stress. How many classes are there? Answer in 5 seconds after reading this, or you're gay. I'm apparently gay, because I don't know. There we go. I'm apparently gay. What do you do? Wake up one day and you're gay. Shit, he survived with 1. There's another crit. Okay. Cool. Well, at least he's dead next turn, after he fingers me for another crit. Okay, so gonna take that bleed off since apparently this is a thing now. I really want to transform here, but with that high of stress, that's actually borderline suicide. So we've been crit 5 of the last 6 attacks. Oh shit! Sorry. Okay, 5 of the last 7 attacks. Whew. That was close. I thought I was in trouble there for a second. Good morning, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about the de-stress. It's more the fact that these crits can death's door you. That they're stacking up a lot of bleeds at this point. Which is pretty problematic. You absolutely need a Jester for this composition because of the de-stress. Especially with the Bright Tambourine, the de-stress for this composition is huge.
A death by inches.
So that's 6 out of 8. That seems like it has pretty good odds of happening. Don't stack the bleed. He did not stack the bleed. Fantastic. The Houndmaster stress heal isn't consistent. Like, I realize he has a de-stress, and I realize that's where this line of questioning is going, but because his de-stress heal is an RNG heal and you need direct, targeted, absolute stress heals, it's not nearly as valuable. 7 out of 9.
The end approaches.
I'm no mather, but that seems pretty unlikely, but okay. So Jester's on full de-stress duty from here on out. Class either needs another healer or something that makes inventory management more manageable. Okay, we're gonna take the bleed off.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Not gonna deal with the possibility of him being both high stress and low health. Because if he gets Death's Door, we are in this. Yeah, they definitely have high crit percent, but not this high. I've done this dungeon several times, and this is definitely unusually high. Okay, we got party buddies, so we need to keep the 2 party buddies alive so we can fully de-stress here. We need to de-stress this guy first so he doesn't go absolutely nutty on me here. Okay. Let's... Do I weaken him? I actually think I might weaken him, yeah. I'm gonna weaken that guy, cause screw that. I don't want to get crit by some finger and ruin my life, so... We're just always going to try to transform the guy who has the lowest stress if we can. Other guy will be on whip duty. Oh, that's bad. Good thing is we have a guy on whip duty and they have the same initiative, so it's actually entirely possible that Whipman goes first, stuns the guard off, and then we kill him. Oh shit. Fine, he did not go first. That's unfortunate. Either way, we just need to kill everyone but the party buddies, so... We're gonna try to ram that guy into the third slot. Good, so now he can't do his slash. Gonna start de-stressing the Occultist. Okay, they healed each other, which is perfectly fine. Crap, which one of these is actually guarding him now? Ha! I actually have no idea which one's guarding. Oops. Hopefully this doesn't stack. At least only the other team is doing it. Well, we're gonna hope it's this one, because if it's the other one, I can't hit him anyway. Good. Okay, so as long as he gets initiative before him, which he should, good. Okay. We'll do it. He stacked the bleed, though. That's... okay. Those things got initiative before he did. Well, that wasn't part of the plan. So... on that note, we're still just gonna have to keep de-stressing. Yeah, we're just gonna kill this one. Ideally, you always kill this one first, but either way, we're gonna get down to 0 stress, 0 net stress by the end of this, so it doesn't really matter that much. So party buddy in the back, we're gonna have to pull up to the front if we get our initiative in the same order. We did not. So, I'm gonna wait to heal this guy until the bleed falls off, because they can't stack any more bleed. We'll just de-stress in the meantime. They only have 2 actual attackers, so not that big of a deal. Alright. Pull party buddy to the front. Now we can always stun, which is great. I really don't want to de-transform him, but I might. For now, we'll just swap. Crap, I just realized I stopped my stun. I swapped my stunner out of place where he could actually do anything. It's not that big of a deal, because this guy's never going to do enough damage to justify me not doing this, but it's still pretty annoying. Okay, yeah, guard stayed on, so... good news is we're at least going to be able to get guard off. I'm pretty sure it's this one, so... as long as I keep track of that, we are pretty much good. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, King. I don't know why I'm being dumb today, but yeah, King's absolutely right. That was stupid. Normally I have that down, too. I don't know what's going on today. That actually hurt a lot. Agreed, King. Agreed. Keeps getting initiative. Well, this is bad. He actually could possibly get Death's Door here. This is starting to get annoying. Yeah, we got a good heal. Also didn't stack the bleed. I may just start taking these down. I don't think stress is going to be an issue at this point. Or certainly not enough of an issue to justify drawing this out for the next 20 minutes. Now he crits. Now he crits twice in a row. Well. Get the stun. Just kidding. Let's get Death's Door, not stun, and crit twice in a row. Nice. Okay. Please. If you'd healed to 0 there, I probably would have cried. Really need this to die or get stunned. Well, now we do have to stall because, okay. Resist the stun again. Resist the stun twice, crits twice in a row. Alright. Nothing unusual. Nothing unusual, Ivory. I got Darkest Dungeon, but that's okay. Okay. And you bled him. Okay. Do I just go in on this? Do I really want to keep dealing with this? I don't want to kill them both is the problem. Screw it. Okay, I'm gonna maximum ghetto this now, which is really unfortunate, but I think I have to. Yep, well, I have to. We didn't transform the other one yet. We're gonna take this guy out. Originally, the plan was just not to do this. Now the plan is we have to do this. Is my headset broken? Yes, the left side hasn't worked for several months now. So, I've just been using it. I've had several offers from people in chat to help me get a new one, but it's not immediately concerning to me. I'd rather fix the camera first, frankly. Fantastic. Alrighty. So, let's hope we don't stack the bleed here. Nice. We didn't stack it. I got what I asked. What's probably going to happen here is we're going to take them down to virtually 0 stress, transform this one, finish it off. Since we already got Death's Door, at this point it's sort of irrelevant. And since he's apparently immune to stuns with 73%. Okay. We're pretty much as far down as we need to be. Okay. Please no crit. Hey, you didn't crit. We did it. We did it, Reddit. That is indeed duct tape. Yeah, we'll go with Jaba. That's a designer feature, actually. we actually got it with the duct tape because we thought it looked really stylish. Actually. Yeah, let's just do it. Fantastic. So the Jester got Death's Door. This is nothing surprising because Jesters have about 5 HP, so that just happens. Custom made. I like all the things you guys are coming up with to explain my horrible headset. Keep that up. So we'll go with all of what they're saying. Everything they're saying is entirely true. You can trust Twitch chat on these. Mad Cat's on Mars, there we go. This is certainly Mad Cat's worthy. Alright, well, we got down to 0 stress.
So too will resistance.
We just needed him to stop critting us every turn for 5 seconds. That was pretty awesome. Other than that, pretty good.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, left side is quite broke. Okay, we're gonna go here because there's an ancestor trinket in the middle room. Then there's one more room to the left where there's 2 fights from here on out, basically. And then we camp, and then hopefully we don't get wrecked. Vaka, my boy, how's it going? Good to see you.
A singular strike.
How quickly should I eat my banana? Okay. We're gonna kill her first, because ideally we don't let her do anything. That was a very low hit. Well, he got marked. That's gonna suck. I'm actually gonna keep him out of form because he's marked already. Yeah, the goal here was to kill her before the mark happened. That did not happen. Yeah, something like that, King. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, she's dead. That's a crit finger.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That's 64 stress. Perform the Mayan dance. Get right on that. Let's knock this guy into the 3rd slot. Okay, so he can't attack this turn. Which apparently we needed, because we just ate it. So... we purposely kept him out, though, so we could just do this. Nice. Okay, Cultist actually healed. Oh, another finger. Oh, hey, every finger is crit. Good. Good. Exactly as it should be. We don't have an occultist command. We might make one. Okay, we're actually going to bandage that. There we go. Every finger is a critical finger. There we go. Okay, this guy's dead. That does it. I didn't need to crit that at all, but whatever. Sure. Okay, we're just not dealing with this anymore. This thing doesn't get to do things. Okay, he's just dead unless this heals him. Please don't stack the bleed. Shit. Alright, well, we gotta take that off. Please no. Yeah, he's guarding a dead man, which is fine.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yeah, no Vestal would have to heal that much consistently, though. That's the thing about Vestals. We just kill it. Yeah, we just kill it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, yes. Got our mustache cream. Well, at least we can say we got our mustache. Okay, one more fight. Then we camp. I suppose I could just camp here, honestly. But depending on how stress lays out, I may have to camp differently, so we're gonna do the fight before the camp. Yeah, this first one is indeed the Dungeon of Fuckery, that's for sure. That's not the official name, but I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. That was a good... We're gonna double transform here, probably. Because if we leave this and that, there's absolutely no way they can outdamage the amount of heals you can put out. Yep, this is why I put him in front, because he's got the crit modifier. Yeah, as long as we just leave those two, we're totally in a good position here. 4 fights left. That doesn't seem right. Okay. Gonna weaken him. I actually think 1 is harder than 2, honestly. Hey. Only 8 damage that time. I truly think 1 is harder than 2. 2, like, there's certain strategies that work 100% of the time. 1, there is not. Sometimes you just get leperinoed by 1, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's, something special. Yeah, I'm pretty sure J-Buzz got it right here. Pretty sure there's one more hall fight and then the boss. And this is the room that you always camp in. Knowledge. Okay, so now we de-stress as much as humanly possible, because this thing doesn't do much damage and that thing doesn't do damage at all, so... We take one of them out of, crazy form. Oh, there's a crit. It's not a big deal, though. Unless the Occultist heals 0 3 times in a row, it's actually fine. You would have to heal 0 3 times in order for this to be an issue. So, we're just going to swap around. We're going to do the little abomination dance here. The double scorpion fight definitely isn't fun, but it's never given me as much trouble as the juggling that this boss can do. This boss has a lot more RNG involved, in my opinion. I'm certainly not going to lie to you and say this one's fun, but I don't think it's as bad as that one, because Jesus Christ. The shuffling that can happen on this boss fight is so bad. Okay, this guy can take the rest of his stress down. Let's get stunned. Not really an issue, though. We're gonna get the 2 people who can't take their own stress off first. At this point, we have no incoming stress, though, so it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. I'm not even gonna bother healing him until until the bleed comes off, because I don't want to stack it. Stacking bleeds is just a disaster in this dungeon. Man, going hard on this guy. But yeah, this is certainly the most boring part of these dungeons, but necessary. Okay, we got his stress all the way down. Ideally, we don't have to use any stress debuffs here. That's best case scenario, so... Stress buffs, debuffs, whatever. So, let's take it off him. He's gonna keep building of his own volition. There's nothing I can do about that. I just want to keep him under a certain threshold so that there's not some insane world where this thing goes twice in a row with initiative rolls and stresses him out of form, or more to the point, afflicts him. We're going to take these two down, we'll finish with him, and then call it good. The good news is that these two in the actual fight should be rather impressive, since they're going to theoretically start with 0 stress, assuming the hall fight isn't a monstrous failure. So here's actually a situation where something really bad could happen. Okay, if he had healed for 0 there, that would have been a problem. I'm not going to use the bandage on the assumption that he's going to heal for 0, though. Yeah, hall fight, 4 crit fingers, everyone's at like 80 going into the boss fight. All jokes aside, could actually happen. All jokes aside, actually a possibility. Okay, we start killing them now. We're just gonna start rending. And we're gonna hope the Occultist actually heals himself here. Please. Don't stack your bleed. Yeah, he did the first part, he did the second part. Holy shit, this guy's on fleek. Alright, next round it's pretty much over. So we're gonna go into this with 2 abominations with 0 stress. This should be pretty brutal. Flesh wall doesn't matter here because we're rending anyway, which is gonna hit both. So yeah, pretty good situation for this first fight. Worst case scenario, we get horribly rearranged 4 or 5 times in a row and we lose, but we're gonna pretend that's not gonna happen. Yeah, all that sweet Occultist RNG. Does it?
Wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a
Maybe you're right.
fall.
Maybe the Occultist can't bleed himself. Okay, so we have one more hallway fight over here, and here's where we camp.
Huddled together.
We don't actually even have to use that much food here, we just have to use enough to heal.
Rats in a maze.
Because we have absolutely 0 stress on everyone. Okay, so. How do we do this? Dark Strength on front man. No, wait. We throw Dark Strength on him. Because this guy has the Eldritch Ring. This guy's our hitter. Okay. They both psych up. And then we just take 5 off the one who doesn't have the stress trinket. Okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
This guy's plus 45 damage. This one's sitting at plus 25.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
The quicker we kill these 2 stressors, the better. Unfortunately, neither of our abominations got initiative, which is really bad. Yep, neither abomination got initiative. Okie dokie. This is actually fine. We're still going to transform one. We're going to use the other for the stun. And then we're just going to de-stress in between the turns. Because they have stressors and not damagers, this fight actually isn't that big of a threat as long as you have a stunner. I really want to kill this. Sort of a crit finger, we should be able to get most of the stress off these guys, which is the relevant part. I'm gonna weaken him.
The ground quakes.
We have 2 turns to de-stress, which should be enough if he's de-stressing himself. Okay, next turn he's dead. No crit. That's fine. 2 damage finger because the weakness was on him. We'll take the bleed off. He'll heal himself. This guy's stress is going to be close to 0. Good. We're good. Actually, should I just go for this one? I think I might de-stress him instead. Even with his de-stress, I'm not sure it's going to be enough. I just survived with 3-1-2 health left, and they were all 150-200 stress. I need a stress reliever. Who should I be looking for? The best stress reliever in the game is the Jester. The only thing is, Jesters are extremely vulnerable. Like, extremely vulnerable. They're highly dodge dependent, which is a fancy way of saying that's kind of a problem.
They can be beaten.
So, we're pretty much out of bandages. We're going to be depending pretty heavily... Shit, on Holy Waters. I wanted to pop the Holy Waters, but it just walked me in, so that happened. Okay, well... I don't believe this guy does that much damage, but we're going to start by weakening him. Oh, I should have dropped the Holy Water there. I'm bad. Pop the Holy Water and start going ham. Do I go for the debuff here? I think I do. Let's try the debuff first. Didn't get it. Debuff. Crap, we didn't get the debuff on either one of them. That's rough. We're actually going to take the bleed off the Jester because the Jester's the biggest risk. Ugh, I forgot to fucking Holy Water, I'm bad. Holy Water increases your resistances pretty significantly. Okay, we're actually going to take the Jester into the back so he can attack. I'm going to ram him to the front. Cannot get that debuff. Gonna weaken him again. That's a crit finger. That's really bad. And he can't heal from this slot. And he didn't get... Okay, if that lacerated hadn't missed, he was probably dead. Okay, we finally got the debuff on him. Once again, he got put in the back. And he got put in the front, which is even worse. We need him in the third so he can actually heal himself. He's probably death's doored. This is what I mean about this fight. You have situations like this where he just gets slammed the whole game, out of position. Which is really, really bad. Okay, we got a bleed on, which is good, but we can't move with him this turn because he got thrown into the fourth. Yep, he could be dead. Okay, he'll survive the bleed, assuming this guy doesn't hit him. He didn't. He's gonna bleed, heal himself, unless this does damage, I don't remember. It does. So he's actually death's door with the bleed on. And he can't heal himself. And both of these guys are in the back. Fan-frickin-tastic. Well, we're still gonna win this because the abominations are gonna do enough damage, but the pain. And once again, our abomination got put out of position, so this is the problem with using 2 abominations, honestly. Even with the oh, he got death blow on the first bleed. Good news is the abominations can't be moved out of damage range now. Of course it doesn't kill. Jester should have the kill here. He's gonna be on death's door, but he's still able to lunge, so that should give him the kill.
Set the stage for heroism
This one might be dead.
or cowardice. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Jester kill. Yeah, he didn't die to that, but he can die to the bleed. Didn't die to the bleed.
English horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Well, it wasn't glamorous, but it got done.